Hello, chickadees. It's Molly from Mojo Mystic. This week, for today, I have asked the my guides, my board, to give all of us a message for this week, and they have not disappointed. So, the message that they've given us using my pendulum, they spelled this out, and the message is, let me just read it. So, it is and interestingly, this is not a political channel. That's not my intent. My intent is to just provide messages of love and light that the board wants to provide to you. But today the message seems like it might be just a little bit political because it says deportation illegal, love please. So that is the message for today. And I asked them if they had additional messages for us in the oracle decks, and they said yes, and they have there's three decks. Honestly, that's all I have so far, but they wanted me to use all three of these, so we're going to take them in the order that they gave them to us. So the first one is the Wisdom of Hafiz deck. So the Wisdom of Hafiz deck, these are the gorgeous gold lined cards. They look like this. Wisdom of Hafiz, a gorgeous deck. I just love working with this deck, and I'm always excited when the board says yes, we're going to use that deck today. So that is always exciting. So, all right, so let's get started with this. Let's see what cards they have for us today. So, okay, so what messages do you have for us that continue this idea of deportation illegal, love please? Let's see what pops out. Oh, there were a handful that popped out. We will ask them about these. There are 4 of them. Okay, so let's see. I've got them in order here before me, and we'll just ask them. And they're face down. I don't see them until I show them to you. So I'm going to get my little pendulum out and ask them. Okay, so is the of the cards that have come out of the deck, is the first one on the left the message for us today? Yes. How about the second one from the left? No. How about the third one from the left? No. How about the fourth one from the left? Yes. Okay, so we have 2 cards from this deck that are going to further the message of deportation illegal, love please. Okay, so the first card, the one on the left, this is transform. So let me see if I can get this where there's no glare on it. Transform, number 41. So that's a gorgeous card. Let's see what it says, what the additional message is here for us today. Okay, so the message that goes with this card, there we go. I'll tell you that I'm going to get this right. I just don't know when. There we go. Okay, so there's a message that goes with this card from the book, so I'll read that. the message for this card, 41, so that's a 5 for those of you that are interested in numerology. And the message is, the snow and I are kneeling on roofs all over the world, and a spring will come to each life, and we will melt back into God. We will melt back into God when spring comes. So the message here is to let go. Surrender whatever form you're clinging to. Like a phoenix carries certainty of rebirth in its breast, go willingly to the fire and surrender whatever is aching to be reborn. Excuse me. Outdated beliefs, old ideas, worn out dreams, burnt out relationships, anything that makes you feel too small, overly tired, or not enough. All are worthy. They are all fire worthy. New life needs the space of transformation in order to take root. Drop your defenses and melt away all that does not belong. Beautiful card. Excellent. All right, so the second card we have today is, let's see what this says. Ooh, beautiful. Nice, beautiful card. Dark, or create silence. Create silence. Let's see what this message is for us, the expanded message. Okay, so create silence. The moon could speak, but never does. Cause she has found something of so much greater worth. Silence. Sit still and listen to the silence. Lay the distractions of the world at your doorstep and move toward the center of your heart where there is quiet. Your soul has secrets to tell, but it speaks in whispers. Lay your ear down toward the soul space and listen deeply. Where there was noise and chaos, now there is abundance and ease. Where there were warring thoughts, now there is peace. Silence will be your lover tonight. Court her, and the mystery will offer itself up to you, rolling in ecstasy at your feet. Oh, that's so beautiful. What a beautiful message. So far from this deck, with regards to deportations, illegal, love, please, I think we're being asked to turn inward and just allow ourselves to transform into a place of silence and peace and love, and allow that love to come up. And that energetic love then goes out into the world and will impact the lives of others, and especially those impacted by the deportations that are happening. And so I think we're just being asked to extend that from this deck and just bring that love forward. So it's such a beautiful message. All right, so the second deck we were asked to pull from today is the Dreamscape Oracle deck. So we're going in the order that it was requested by the board. This deck is another very powerful deck. I've been very fortunate to have powerful decks. So let's just see what other message we have coming from this deck regarding. Oh, two of them already popped out. Regarding deportations, illegal, love, please. So let's see. We've got a couple popped out here. Let me just check in. Okay, so which of these is the left one part of the message that you have for us today? Yes, is the one on the right part of the message? Yes, they both are. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So this first one is memory. Oops. It's a beautiful card, memory. What does it bring up for you? Okay, I'm going to get the book out. And we'll get some additional information on this. Okay. Memory is a delicate thing. It weighs as much as a feather and is just as fragile. Wave the feather one way, and the glimmer of the moment the glimmer of the moment it captured appears as accurately as if it had just happened. Dance the feather in a different direction and the memory fades or changes, the details growing dim and dull. Flames rise from a golden bowl. They burn, distorting anything they touch. The heat warping the surface. Moments affected by the flame blend and buckle, turning into something less than they were. Details fade, the mind fearful of holding on to what was once true. Hold on to the truth by placing it into service to the future. Oh, that's beautiful. And some of the meanings for this are: be mindful of the memories you desire to keep. Let your memories drive your imagination to new heights. Oh, that's precious. Wow, that's really beautiful. What a wonderful message. Excellent. So the next one is, these are both two cards I haven't seen yet before, haven't pulled. So this next one is really interesting. So this is Rabbit and Fox. Oops, let me get it over here for you. Rabbit and Fox. Excellent. Let me pull up the meaning here and the explanation, and I will read that for you. Rabbit. Okay, rabbit and fox. Ever wonder why there's a rabbit on the moon? Of all the creatures on earth, the rabbit was the most generous. One day, Lady Luna visited Earth. All the animals gathered around to greet this new visitor, and they brought her gifts. Some brought wood, others gathered fruit. The fox gathered fish from the river, while the poor rabbit offered grass. The rabbit told the lady to make a fire from the grass and wood. In return, he offered his body to the lovely lady would live. In return, she brought the rabbit back to life and took him to the moon to always live with her. So the meanings here are generosity begets gifts. Always offer what you can. So if we're being asked, and if the message today, if it resonates with you, is deportations illegal, love please, I think what we're being asked is to use our love as a gift, right? An energetic gift to the world to help all those involved with deportations right now. Okay, so the third deck that we've been asked to pull from is the Awakening Intuition deck. This is another beautiful, beautiful deck. Okay, so we're going to see what we have, what the board has for us from this deck today. Let's see what pops out. Oh, that popped. Let's keep going. Let's see if there's any other message around love or deportation illegal, love please. Is there another card? There we go. Okay, let's just check and see which of these we're using. So I have two that came out. Maybe it's both. We'll see. Okay, board, can you tell me, is the one on the left part of the message you have for us today? Yes. The one on the right, is it also part of the message today? Yes. Oh, we have a lot of cards today. This is lovely. Okay, so let's look at this first one. So this one is a 37. 37 is 10, which is a 1. And this one says, get curious about your psychic DNA. Okay, let's see if I can read this from the camera. Your intuition is uniquely yours, yet partially inherited or influenced by your cultural background. A portion of your intuitive makeup may run through your distant bloodlines. Ancestral mystical gifts are working through you now. These psychic roots reach far beyond people who birthed or raised you and are more connected to your soul DNA. This is very interesting. So getting curious about psychic DNA. So the additional message that we have with this is, let's see. Yeah. So intuition is a highly prized gift, and it's a gift of your soul and uniquely yours. Your sixth sense might also be informed by your family of origin or influenced by an adopted family or a set of close friends. While your physical DNA and your mystical DNA are distinctly different, there can be overlap. Consider your natural ethnicity. How specifically did that culture traditionally teach and practice mysticism? What is your family's and extended families and chosen families' relationship with mysticism? Do you have a family member or blood relation who is highly intuitive? Was one of your adopted parents, in-laws, or caregivers growing up very intuitive? This card indicates that something older than you is tethered to your particular sixth sense bloodline. Well, that's hilarious. I can hardly say that. Or your adopted ancestry is opening up and activating more strongly now. Soul DNA and physical DNA may be commingling and integrating. Oh, that's lovely. Cultures, places, and mystical traditions that call to you, whether you can trace a personal tie to them or not, should be explored. So whatever you're being called to, explore it. That's a lovely message. Okay, so this is the last one for today. This is card 24. That's a 6. And this one is talking about interference from intense emotions. Wow, nobody ever has any intense emotions, right? I sure never have one. Never had one in my life, actually. I've had them earlier today. So I'll probably have them later today, too. So this card is talking about intense emotions that they may be jamming your intuitive radar. Acknowledge and process your feelings, discern the useful messages within them, and allow your emotions to calm before consulting your sixth sense. Ask those who are more objective and detached for their intuitive opinion. Emotional storms blind intuitive vision now. Let emotional support be the focal point. And let's see what additional guidance we have here for 24. So that's a 6. So 2 plus 4 is a 6. And here's the expanded meaning on this card. So experiencing intense emotions is normal, and this card suggests that in some area of your life or in general, your intense emotions are interfering with your ability to size up a situation intuitively. That's also normal. Intense emotions might be distorting your perceptions or making it difficult to navigate forward. Surrender to this temporary situation. Instead of tuning in with your sixth sense, focus on processing emotions and getting any support you need right now. As you sit with emotions, or as they naturally calm and organically evolve, the fog over your intuition will clear, and the path ahead and the conditions around you will come back into sharper focus. Intuition can even be more heightened and discerning after you process more of your emotions. Take a step back from intuiting and allow your feelings and any support you need from them or for them to be the emphasis. I can't tell you how important this has been in my life. If it doesn't work well if I don't let my emotions process first and then tune into my intuition. So very wise advice and wonderful message from the board today. So I think overall it looks to me like this idea of deportation illegal. Of course, that brings up some emotions for me. And then the application of love, please. So maybe we, if we've got some emotions around the deportation, we let those feelings process. And we are human, right? So we let them process. And as they calm down, we can tune into our intuition and really pull up the love that we're being asked to send out into the world at this time. So thank you so much for being here. This is our big message for the week. I'm going to check back in right around Wednesday. I'm going to try to do these twice a week, and hopefully the guides will continue to give us a weekly message, and then we'll do a midweek check-in. So thanks a lot. Have a wonderful day, chickadees.